Ladies and gentlemen, have you reached a verdict?
Yes.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am?
Court's in session.
Ma'am? Ms. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done exactly what the court asked you to do, which was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision. You are excused.
The jury is excused.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, John. Court still in session.
What's up? What it do, man? It's Uptown Eon, DC Blacks. Going back to a story I covered a minute ago, the story of Justin Johnson, the young dude they call Straight Drop. He was charged, one of the dudes charged in the killing of Young Dolph. And the other dude, Cornelius Smith, which was his co-defendant, turned states on him. And that was the end of his situation. He got found guilty, and that was the end of his story. But this dude, Hernandez Govan, that was the verdict being read in his case just a couple days ago now. I mentioned it then, but I never went back into it until today. But I recorded this a couple days ago and then get right back to it. However, he got found not guilty, and I do want to point out a couple things in the legal arena. I watched the case. It was a 4-day trial, and you'll see what his lawyer has to say. His lawyer is a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but I do understand law to an extent. One thing I noted is that a lot of people these days play these text messages and these FaceTimes and these disappearing messages on Instagram like if they are legitimate ways to hide whatever you're doing. It ain't got to be necessarily legal. It could be something that's private. It could be something as much as a patent pending type of situation, but it's nothing that's secret. However, all the text messages that were supposedly incriminating in the case were sent from the people who are already found guilty. I'm not gonna sit here and make no case for nobody. It was sent for the people who are already found guilty to this man. According to the evidence presented in trial, this man sent no incriminating text messages back. Being as though he sent no incriminating text messages back, they had no phone calls of him talking about anything on a recorded phone call. Yeah, they had a witness that was the girlfriend of the other dude, Cornelius Smith, or was the girlfriend at that time, but most of the things she's testified to was circumstantial evidence. This dude here, I don't know what his participation in the Young Dolph thing was. I mean, I'm not necessarily a fan or enemy of it. I'm just telling you the legal aspect of it. There were no messages, I will pay you, and there are no messages saying anything about Juke. So for all the YouTubers and all the YouTube lawyers that were saying that they coming to get Yo Gotti next and CMG next, I don't see that from this. But listen to what the lawyer said.
I'm always on edge because there's cases I thought I would have won easily, and the jurors just get swayed by the publicity and the media. It's been so one-sided, calling him a mastermind. The press has been going crazy because only the DA talks. And that's the problem with our system, is because they make such a good first impression saying everybody's guilty that it's hard to get a fair trial. But thank God we got jurors. They took hundreds of pages of notes, and it didn't take them, 2 hours to figure out this was all garbage.
And they virtually echoed everything that he said in closing. And they were very critical that anyone could be locked up that long and didn't have the resources to defend themselves. The jurors said that. They echoed that, and the guy said, I am offended. I'm offended by this. And he said, and he was disappointed in Mulroy. And that's your elected official, that's my elected official, because I live here. And you just go and do something. It was
You called that testimony
Very passionate
with
about-
Jesse Browning BS a joke. Why?
Because it was. Half the stuff was just made up within a couple of days of this stuff, and they gave us this mystical receipt that's never been in any of the police reports. The jurors didn't buy it for a second. The lead investigator, Dabney, was incredibly honest when he said these are the mistakes that we made, and then you call up somebody that's willing to do or say anything to clean up the case to get a conviction. You saw how they shaded off the phone records. Where are the text messages? Where's any of that from Justin Johnson to our client saying we're going to do something? I presented hundreds of text messages where he's threatening people, trying to go shoot people with others. Govan was never in on any of it. And the fact that you're still asking me these questions I find offensive because it didn't happen. You would never take anything you heard in that courtroom for any decision you would make in your life that has any significance. You would laugh at me if I said believe those guys. So let's just keep it real. This is all garbage, and I'm grateful that he's out, and I'm sorry in the world that he had to do 9 months in prison. And I'm just grateful his fiance called me, and we have the resources to help poor people.
You were very passionate in your closing arguments about, about Govan being just a man from Orange Mound up against the system. Kind of talk about where that passion came from.
When I go to 201 and look at the people that are in there, I know a lot of people do wrong, and I understand that, and I don't want violence in the streets because I live, in towns as well. But it's just so wrong. If I can see it, there's no way a jury couldn't see it, and that's why it took, 2 hours to figure that out. I mean, obviously it would have probably been quicker had they not had to go through the evidence and do their job, but the fact that anybody in the press would say, oh, it was this or it was that, it was clearly flagrant, and I wish we'd be reported as this is what your justice is in Memphis. So if you're black and poor, you got a problem.
So this was
Mr.
pro
Govan,
bono?
how do you feel
Mr. Rohr, this is pro bono? I was unclear with that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
to finally have this stress taken off your shoulders?
Yeah.
All right, so the dude Hernandez Govan is about to speak, and even though I don't want to go too deep into my point that I'm making, but just check out how, humble and mature and reserved he sounds in the video. Check it
I
out.
have my life back.
What's the first thing you plan to do?
Go hug my son.
Mr. Govan, you haven't smiled all this week, but obviously you have a lot to smile about. Just tell me just about what you're feeling in right now.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to explain the feeling of getting your life back, just from 12 people, so I'm just blessed, and I'm just ready to go see my son.
What was going through your head when you were waiting for the verdict this morning?
Nervousness, of course, it's natural, but I got a team around me that was very confident and supportive, so without them it wouldn't be no me. I just want to thank again Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel, Quatrell, Leanne, and just everybody that played a part in proving my innocence.
You heard your attorney say if you're black and poor in Memphis, this is what happens. What would be your words of advice?
Leave Memphis,
Do you plan on leaving Memphis, sir?
of course.
Was there any point throughout the week where you're like, you know what, I'm still nervous, prior to the verdict? Was there any point where it's like, I don't know which way it's going to go?
I've been nervous for 4 years.
How does it feel to be at the end of this 4-year journey that you've been on?
It feels great. I just feel like I've been born again. I get a chance to restart my life and do some positive things.
Do you think that this verdict will change how the court system is working here in Memphis?
As corrupt this system is, I doubt it.
Mr. Aurora, do you think this verdict will change anything with the court system here in Memphis?
I'm not here from Memphis, but if this is a microcosm of what's going on, then you should all be worried. And maybe we should be digging into these things and figuring out why so many people are in jail, why we keep them without bond and force them into pleas and things of that nature, and why investigations aren't always there. Thankfully, my office has the resources to help these types of people and can spend the money to do it. I can only imagine how hard it is for the public defenders with their cases or other appointed lawyers that couldn't do this, and how many people shouldn't be in prison.
Oh, back in December, is that the reason? Obviously, you advised your client not to take that plea.
That's always his decision. I don't advise him to do anything. They always say, what would I do? And I'm like, I'm not serving the time, so I have no idea. I can't go through that stress. You can't duplicate that. I mean, I love the man. I believed in him. That's why I took the case, and we fought like hell for it. I'm grateful that the staff stayed with me. I yelled at them a lot this week and put a lot of pressure on them. We worked long nights for the last few months. We filed I don't know how many 24 motions, most of which were granted, which never happens, but it was so obvious we were right, and yet still we have a case. The government just can't ever admit that maybe there isn't anything here. They're just prosecute, and then blame the jury if it doesn't go your way.
And on another tip, I don't know how many of y'all familiar with Big Juked. That's Yo Gotti, brother. His name was mixed all up in the trial. The witnesses that was telling on the other guys mentioned his name, but shortly after the untimely demise of Dolph getting crushed, Big Juked got smashed at a funeral going to a relative's, memorial service or whatever. And I don't know, and I'm not insinuating that had nothing to do with the Young Dolph thing, but it's definitely got something to do with being out of the streets of Memphis and a part of the subculture, in my opinion. I mean, don't nobody pull up and hit you like that unless it's something serious. So I heard the dude, Hernandez Govan, speaking about leaving Memphis and how Memphis was corrupt. Then I seen him do videos, and I seen him on the Vlad TV joint, and that's his business. But when you think about what happened to Juke, now, maybe he felt like, him and Juke two different people, but that's his business. But instead of him just being cool and calm and moving on about his business, when it's his prerogative to do it however he wants to do it, I see him get into it with this dude, C.D. Nash, on the internet, on Instagram of all places. And I seen dude say he threatened him. He really didn't threaten him, but he told him with the coldness of a dude that do that, play with me when I come to California. What y'all think gonna be the end result of this dude, Hernandez Govan? You think he gonna go on to get some money and make, what's up, bro? You think he gonna go on to get some money and make some things happen? Or you think they gonna big juke him?
Yeah. What's the word?
Shit, you tell me.
Congratulations, fool. I mean, shoot, what's going on, man? You straight? I mean, it's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We would have thought you would have been on the town or something like that, bro. Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Okay, it was you kind of, I don't know, man. You straight? You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like, at that.
Man, I just don't respect, you know what I'm saying, man. You know how, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you tried to flip.
I got ran out of my city.
Then you have to pay some niggas out the 60s.
Trust me, if I pay anybody, I'm paying ops. That's who I pay, nigga. I pay niggas to get niggas out the way. Watch your mouth, nigga. If I slap the, that's one thing.
So
First off, nigga, and you come to Atlanta, bro. Let me tell you something. You slick ass little bean head ass niggas, bro. Niggas like you, bro. I slap the shit out of nigga. I'll give your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing Depends out this motherfucker. Ain't you like, he's like 70-year-old talking shit, nigga. Talking about.
Man, I can tell the way you talking, you ain't been in a fight probably. You just, only fight you been in is in your dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
I'll be in LA, nigga, 3 days and wait for you for 5 days, nigga.
All right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm going to drop my low and let you know where I'm at. And I'm going to see if your podcasting ass going to pull up and stand on all this gangster shit that you talking. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number one.
Put you on,
what?
First of all. I think you around here claiming the 60s on some goofy shit.
First off, nigga, come find out. Come to the set. Come find out. Come to the set, nigga. Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
Hey, I'm free of all charges now. I'm slapping.
You bring your ass. You bring your ass to LA. You bring your ass to LA, nigga. I'm gonna find out. And if I'm paying niggas, I'm gonna pay niggas. And you ain't gonna make it, nigga.
Oh, okay. So you talking like you paying niggas on Instagram. You saying all that goofy. That's how I know you're a goofy. You saying shit like that on IG. What you gonna do?
No, you said I'm paying niggas. I said if I was to pay niggas, it'd be to paint niggas. Ain't none of that shit on my rap. I'm a nigga that get my hands dirty. I ain't gotta pay nobody. I tell my niggas, Hey, nigga, don't breathe. Let that nigga go. I'll pay LA to stay off your ass just so I can catch you. Fuck is you talking about?
And nigga, I plan to be at No Jumper soon. Ain't that one of your second homes, nigga? You can meet me there, nigga. I keep
Man, if I catch you at No Jumper, you gonna catch the black part of my hand, nigga.
front of
You
Adam.
type of nigga I smack with the back of my hand.
Eyes out your ass in front of Adam, Remo. What's the name that made the goofy ass shit by my daughter? The fat nigga name.
Man,
Yeah, him. I kick your ass.
you old ass niggas, bro. I swear for God, all that Memphis shit, that shit cool with Memphis. Outside of Memphis, nigga, that shit don't fly, bro. Fuck is you talking about? I real life nigga beat the shit out you, beat dog shit out you, beat the dog piss out you, bro. Don't show up in LA, nigga. Don't get no Vlad TV interview, no Jumper interview, no Cam Capone interview, no none of that. Don't bring your monkey ass to LA, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm already booked. You think I ain't coming to get my money, nigga? I'm gonna send you the contract and let you know what day and see if your lame man's gonna pull up, nigga.
Whatever money you get, nigga, you better save that shit. Whatever money you get, save that shit, bro.
Right,
Because nigga,
fuck
they gonna need it.
whatever money you making on this motherfucking YouTube, you need to put it on your life insurance. Fuck people, boy. Leave it like that.
You better check my profile, nigga. One thing I do is I walk your shit. Huh?
Your profile say hell of a podcaster, nigga. That's all I get from it, nigga. Ain't shit gangster about your profile, nigga, and I see you soon, nigga.